Next Tuesday. That is the day. I have exactly 8 days left to be a person. I'm leaving this world with $12 million in the bank, a mansion in Connecticut, and a legacy society calls success. And I am telling you this clearly, without drama. I am dying completely bankrupt. I spent 50 years chasing a future that never arrived. You think you have time. You don't. The doctors used soft words when they told me. Palliative care, managing pain, getting my affairs in order. But I'm a numbers man. I always have been. I looked at the charts. I looked at the calendar, and I did the math. 8 days, 192 hours. That is the remaining balance of my existence. It sounds short, doesn't it? But here is the terrifying truth. These last few days feel longer than the 40 years I spent sitting in a corner office on the 45th floor. Because for the first time in my life, I am actually feeling the seconds pass, instead of trying to kill them until the weekend. I am making this recording because I see you. I don't know your name. I don't know your face. But I know you. Because I was you. I know the lie you are telling yourself right now. It's the same lie I told myself every morning while I tied my silk tie. You were telling yourself that you were building a life. That the stress, the anxiety, the missed birthdays, the skipped vacations, the constant checking of your phone, it's all a necessary investment. You believe you can deposit your time today and withdraw it later with interest. I am here to tell you, the bank is closed. The currency you are saving is worthless. And the retirement you are killing yourself to reach may only be a hospital bed in a quiet room where the only sound is a machine breathing for you. My name is Thomas. For 5 decades, society called me a success. I was the first one in the office. I was the last one to leave. I missed my son's baseball games to close deals in London. I missed my daughter's school plays to put out fires in Tokyo. I told myself I was a provider. That was my favorite word. I wasn't an absentee father. I was a provider. I wasn't a distant husband. I was a provider. But I wasn't a provider. I was a ghost. I haunted my own house. I came home late, long after the lights were out. I smelled the dinners I missed. I stood in doorways watching my children sleep, convincing myself that expensive toys were a fair trade for my absence. I kissed my wife on the forehead while she slept and whispered, "Just a few more years. One day we'll enjoy all of this." I treated my life like a waiting room. I believed that if I suffered enough early on, I could buy paradise later. Well, here I am. I have the luxury watch, the German car sitting unused in the garage, the diversified portfolio. And I have cancer in my pancreas that does not care about any of it. It does not care about my net worth. It does not care about my plans. It does not care that I finally have time, because my body no longer does. I traded my life for money, thinking I could buy the life back later. You cannot buy yesterday. It is the only thing in the universe that is truly priceless. I know what you are doing right now. You're saying, "I just need to get through this week. I just need to get that promotion. I just need to get the kids grown." You were holding your breath. I held my breath for 40 years. Now I only have a few thousand breaths left. Looking back from a deathbed changes everything. I thought I was ambitious. I thought I was building a future. But the truth is, I was hiding from the present. I used busyness as a drug. I stayed stressed because if I stopped, I would have to face a terrifying truth. I didn't know who I was without my job title. Let me tell you about my biggest regret. Not a deal I missed, not money I didn't make. It was a Tuesday morning, June 14th, 1994. My wife, Martha, God, I miss her. She passed away 6 years ago. That morning, she came into the kitchen wearing her blue robe, the one with the frayed collar. The sun hit the table. She poured 2 cups of coffee and patted the chair next to her. She said, "Tom, please, just sit with me for 20 minutes. The garden is blooming. Let's drink coffee and watch the birds." I checked my watch. I was already late. I said, "I can't. People are counting on me. We'll do it this weekend." I grabbed my coffee and walked out the door. We never did it that weekend, or the next, or ever. For 6 years now, I've sat at that same table every morning, staring at the empty chair. I would give every dollar I own, every single one, to buy back those 20 minutes. But the market for buying back time does not exist. Here is the truth it took me a lifetime to learn. Life is not a destination. Life is the transport. This moment, right now, is the main event. I spent my life climbing a mountain, convinced the view at the top would be worth it. I ignored the flowers, ignored the people walking beside me. And now I am at the top. There is nothing here, just a cold wind and regret. I have 8 days. You might have 8,000. Or 8. You don't know. So hear me. Lesson 1. You are replaceable to everyone except your family. Your job will replace you in weeks. Your family will mourn you forever. Don't give your best energy to people who will forget you. Lesson 2. Someday is a lie. Someday is where dreams go to die. If it matters, do it now. Imperfectly. Afraid. Lesson 3. Memories are worth more than things. When you are dying, you don't think about cars or houses. You think about laughter, hands held, moments lived. I am tired now. I have 8 days. Don't wait for the diagnosis. Don't wait for the tragedy. The right time is now. My name was Thomas. I had a lot of money, and I was very poor. Don't be like me. Be rich in life. Be wealthy in time. Be a billionaire in moments. Go. Live before the clock stops.